Hello and welcome to episode 20 of my werewolf-themed Oxygen Not Included playthrough. Alright, last time we crunched some numbers and figured out that we have a surplus of food for about another 2 duplicates. We figured out that we have water for like 100 cycles. And something I actually have to add to that is our analysis on our cool steam vent got done. And that is producing, on average, about 500 grams per second more than we are consuming total. So we've got water forever as soon as we can tap this thing. That's water forever. We've got a source of renewable oil. There's 2 sources of renewable oil. And the only thing we don't have that's renewable right now is metal. And that's not super essential. So this playthrough is looking like it's going to be a just win once we get everything together. Completely without losing anybody too. Let's see if I can actually pull that off. We will be able to, with that extra water, be able to run a electrolyzer at about half capacity, which will provide about half the oxygen we need with 7 duplicates. Like, completely just provide it. As far as algae goes, we can get off that eventually. There are also going to be ways that we can produce it by, but we're going to need plastic to do that. We need puffs and morbs. And I know I saw some morbs hanging around. They're these green little 3-eyed buggers. Let's go into screenshot mode so we can take a better look. And actually zoom out. Alright, so I am not seeing any of them. That's okay. There are ways to generate them. Now, we could either, like, kill a duplicate and leave his body hanging around for morbs to generate. Or we could fill latrines and just leave them full. So I'm going to opt for that second one. Yeah, I can't believe we haven't seen any morbs at all. Weird. Alright, so we've got... let me double check my ventilation relay so I don't accidentally put the wrong thing in the wrong spot. Yeah, we want hydrogen coming out. And we are ready to enable this building. Yep. Alright, new duplicate. Is that... we're looking for a cook to get everyone stressed down. So, none of y'all. None of y'all even good at cooking. Bah! Speaking of plastic and animal control. Alright. No seeds. Oh, it's because... yeah. The reason this isn't really hurting us is because it's shedding most of its temperature, like, out and down. Yeah. It's not going up too much. Which is good. That is just really tempting to just slap it in there instead. You know what, we're here already. I would have to bring cooling in. We'll still have to cool that other one eventually. Oh well. I'm just gonna, like, stay committed to this one. Dick. Alright. So, a lot of what we're doing right now is actually just waiting for things to happen. We've got the hydrogen filling up here, which will slowly fill that area. We're actually probably gonna overfill it. We're gonna run out of hydrogen in there. No, we're not. Alright. Let's open that sucker up. Requested flow rate was not 0. Requested flow rate was full. There we go. Alright, now we're putting full blocks through there. There we go. So that should be filling up. Yep, it's filling up. Should be starting to turn pink soon. This is the hydrogen. Alright. Yep. Filling up. Once we get all that pesky oxygen out of there, then we will be operating at full and complete thermal efficiency. This as efficient as it gets anyway. I mean, it might be more efficient if we had something like, I don't know, if it could theoretically stay in gaseous metals, but that's a little too high of a temperature for those things to work. Idle. Kyrie is idle because Kyrie is trapped. Again. Alright, Kyrie. Time to take a dive. Whop. Oh, that was too funny. Alright, circuit is overloaded. We got a circuit overloaded? That should not be possible. Yep, in fact, it isn't possible. There's only 1,000 watts going in one thing at a time. Yeah, we probably don't have enough power supply. Yeah, in fact, we completely do not. But that's not affecting our survival right now. So, I'm not going to worry about it. Still doing alright on coal. Alright. Well, let's see about the jobs. Lynette, Mastered, Apprentice Miner. Lynette. Learn more mining. Kyrie, learn more building. Alright. Sweet. These should just be sweep and everything but critter eggs. Just the whole point of having them out there. Sweep everything but critter eggs. So I don't put critter eggs in storage. They break, turn into yolk. So it's not something I like to do. Alright. Kind of just panning around because there really is not a whole lot going on besides just projects being finished and more exploring being done. It's a nice little look at the base and how. Yep. Alright, building broken, circuit overloaded. That wire is broken. Okay. It really shouldn't have broken. We aren't putting enough power into it. Is there a battery on this side at all that we were running through? Because the transformer should have prevented that. And that battery's there, but it's not connected. Okay. Weird. Well, I guess we're gonna have to split up. I'm just gonna run another transformer and split them into top and bottom then. That's not a good spot for it. Okay. Power. Let's see. Transformer, transformer, transformer. I just clicked it. Where did it go? Alright, we're gonna move that bottle emptier. Okay. There's no material for abyssalite. Oh, have we used it all? Raw mineral. Abyssalite. We have used all of our abyssalite. Oh! Our calculated resources went down because we lost access to the top because that wire broke. Okay. Speaking of things, that is done and full. So it should be running. Oh, did we... Oh, right. It's not pumping because our power is done. Alright. So... that actually is a bit of a bigger priority. Transformers take refined? No, that's new. Alright. Does that mean the power output is different? I don't know. I'll have to look that up later. Because that is definitely different from what I remember. So, we want to deconstruct there at 9 and run some wire. Alright. Weird. That is super weird. It really should not have overloaded. That was the whole purpose of having a transformer, is to keep the wires from overloading. So we could run the less expensive wire and not have to care about whether or not it was going to overload, nor the decoration negatives that would happen because of the bigger, uglier wire. Now, if this doesn't fix it, I'm going to have to go back and run the wire that is made out of refined metal, which I don't want to do. I don't want to do that. Alright, that is getting done. So that's super important to us right now. Alright, we got that again. Which means we have our abyssalite, which means I can seal that sucker up. Before we get too much hydrogen into the rest of our base. Terrible meals! Next duplicant's very soon, so maybe we'll get a cook. Are you a cook? You're not interested in anything? Is that just like depression? I don't know. Someone just has Hirano. All the Hirano. That is +5 cooking. Okay. Well, I am going to store this for later. And because I do not have another name ready to go, to be perfectly honest. I've just been relying on volunteers. Maybe it's time to get some Voluntolds. Hey, you're in my playthrough now. Surprise. Okay. So, I have actually, now that I have remembered, disable harvest. Right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plants. We don't need them. So we can put these priorities back up. Now the good thing about the plants that we don't need is that, words are hard. Seven plants. Those 7 plants will still, at the end of their wild growth cycle, which is 24 cycles, will drop the bristleberries. We just lost power. Okay. It doesn't have coal in it. Did we go through a whole ton since the last time I checked? Where's all our coal? It's all up there, isn't it? Not that one. I can only jump 1. Alright. Wow, we just dropped power for a second. I was talking about how we don't need power, and I might be wrong. Alright. As far as that goes. Oh, that must be almost dead. Oh yeah, we pumped almost all of that hydrogen out. What's it coming out of there at? Minus 5.4C. Really? Okay. I don't know why it was coming in at 44, going out between, it's varying. Is that the stuff just coming in? Is it not picking up any of that heat? I guess not. Should be dumping some heat. So we've got 40 here. It's definitely picking up that heat. Oh, it's hotter in the pipe. Okay, so it's coming in very hot and not being cooled down. Which actually means it's going to be warming our farm for a little bit before we cool that gas. I'm got the gold amalgam. Super weird. Alright. Well, it'll work eventually. Oh, micrograms. The game might actually not be putting any calculation towards it because it's so small. Yeah, so we're gonna need more hydrogen. You know, I'm gonna do something maybe a little ill-advised in the next episode. So I guess find out how I'm gonna fix that next time. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good night.